Hey, coffee crew! Welcome back to the Bella Buzz, the place where you get the most exclusive and steamy celebrity gossip. If you thought yesterday's drama was off the charts, wait until you hear what we have brewing for you today. This gossip is hotter than your morning coffee and just as fresh. We are talking jaw-dropping revelations that will leave you speechless, unexpected twists that no one saw coming, and the kind of drama that will have everyone buzzing nonstop. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this one. Grab your favorite mug, get comfortable, and sip cautiously because this scandal is shaking Hollywood like never before. The secrets we are about to spill are so shocking, they might just make you rethink everything you know about your favorite stars. Some big names are involved, and let me tell you, the drama is bigger than we could have imagined. You might even find yourself gasping in disbelief, but that's what we do here at Bella Buzz, bring you the real, unfiltered tea. So, stay tuned and get ready for a roller coaster of emotions. You won't believe how quickly things are changing in the celebrity world. What's going down today is a game changer, and we are here to serve it all to you on a silver platter. Keep sipping, keep listening, and let the buzz take over because this one is sure to have everyone talking. The latest update on this A-list chaos is here, and believe me, you do not want to miss out on the details. As always, I have everything you need to stay up to date, so get ready to spill and sip because this one is way too hot to handle. Let's dive right into today's headline-making controversy. Jackie Christie and Doug Christie's divorce battle has reached a shocking new level, and the drama just keeps getting bigger. This high-stakes legal war is about more than just two people fighting. It involves a jaw-dropping $300 million settlement, courtroom chaos, and even serious allegations of fabricated evidence. It's a whirlwind of emotions and legal tricks, and it's escalating at a speed no one expected. But just when we thought the situation couldn't get any crazier, it took an unexpected turn. Jackie and Doug's messy divorce is no longer just about their personal differences. It's about a fight for power, money, and their reputations. With every new development, things get more intense. The courtroom is full of tension, and the drama is spilling over into the public eye, keeping everyone on edge. Each twist and turn is shaking things up in a major way, and we still don't know what's coming next. The allegations of fabricated evidence only add fuel to the fire, making this high-stakes legal war even more unpredictable. With a $300 million settlement hanging in the balance, this divorce is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about stories in Hollywood. Stay tuned because this is far from over, and you definitely won't want to miss how it all plays out. Things just could not get any more outrageous, but somehow, they did. The drama took an unexpected turn that no one saw coming. An explosive defamation case has already set social media on fire, creating waves of reactions from fans and critics alike. The internet has been buzzing nonstop, but now, an anonymous insider has come forward with an even more jaw-dropping claim. This claim is about Chantel Christie's DNA results, and it has sent the internet into a complete frenzy. People are shocked, confused, and desperate for more details, and it looks like the story is about to get even bigger. The twists and turns in this messy divorce battle are enough to leave anyone speechless. What started as a simple legal dispute between Jackie and Doug Christie has quickly turned into a whirlwind of shocking accusations, explosive revelations, and hidden secrets. Each new development seems to bring even more drama, keeping the public on edge and glued to their screens, waiting for the next bombshell. From the explosive defamation case to the mysterious DNA results, this story has become something much bigger than anyone expected. We are diving deep into every detail of this wild saga, and there is no shortage of shocking moments. The way this story keeps unfolding is enough to keep anyone on the edge of their seat. With each twist, the drama intensifies, and it looks like there is no end in sight. So buckle up, because we are about to break down all the shocking details, and trust me, this is just the beginning. The jaw-dropping developments in one of the most dramatic celebrity divorces of the decade are unfolding, and trust me, you do not want to miss this. Now, y'all know Jackie and Doug have been together for what felt like forever. They were one of the longest-standing couples in the basketball world, and their relationship seemed like the perfect example of love in Hollywood. Fans admired their bond, believing that true love could survive the crazy world of fame and fortune. But clearly the fairy tale is over. Jackie shocked everyone when she filed for divorce from Doug, citing irreconcilable differences. It was unexpected, and no one could believe it at first. But here's where things take a wild turn. Jackie wasn't asking for a regular, run-of-the-mill split. No, she wasn't just looking to walk away quietly. Instead, she demanded something far more explosive. The world was left stunned as Jackie pushed for much more than just the typical terms of a divorce. She wanted a massive financial settlement, and her request quickly became the center of all the drama. It felt like this was no longer just about ending a marriage, but about power, money, and perhaps a desire to settle old scores. With each new detail that emerged, the situation became even more shocking. Jackie's move has made headlines everywhere, and people are now wondering how this will all play out. The relationship, once seen as the epitome of love, is now the most talked about divorce in Hollywood. Stay tuned, because with every twist and turn, this story is about to get even bigger and more intense. Oh no, things just got even crazier. Jackie Christie went all in and demanded a $300 million divorce settlement. That's right, she claimed. She was entitled to this huge amount because of the emotional distress she had suffered and her contributions to Doug's career and financial success. It seemed like a bold move, and she was determined to win. But as you can probably guess, Doug was not having any of it. Instead of just giving in or letting things slide, he came prepared with some serious receipts that completely flipped the case on its head. Doug's legal team came with everything they needed to prove their side of the story, and the fight was far from over. This is where the drama got even messier. Jackie, in her attempt to win that massive settlement, allegedly submitted evidence to the court that was later found to be completely fake. That's right. The evidence she presented to support her claim turned out to be false. This bombshell completely shook up the case, and what started as a messy divorce became even more complicated. The court was now dealing with accusations of fraud, making everything 10 times more dramatic. Jackie's strategy seemed to backfire in the worst way. Doug's legal team was ready, and they used every piece of evidence they had to challenge Jackie's claims. The situation became a full-blown legal war, with each side trying to outsmart the other. As the court proceedings continued, it became clear that this divorce was not just about ending a marriage, but about winning a serious legal battle that would be remembered for years. You heard that right. According to legal insiders, Jackie tried to play the system by presenting doctored financial records and fabricating claims to make it look like she was entitled to a huge fortune. She thought she could pull off a quick win, but honey, the judge was not having it. After carefully reviewing the so-called evidence, the court quickly dismissed Jackie's case, ruling that her claims were not only baseless, but also potentially fraudulent. The judge saw right through the lies, and that left Jackie scrambling to figure out what to do next. It was clear that her plan had completely backfired, and the truth was starting to catch up with her. But hold on tight, because Doug wasn't about to let Jackie walk away without facing the consequences. Oh no, baby. After Jackie's false claims nearly destroyed his reputation and put everything at risk, Doug wasn't just going to let her off easy. His legal team came ready for war. They weren't about to let Jackie use lies to get a payout, especially when it was clear she had been trying to deceive the court. Doug had enough of the drama and was determined to fight back. The courtroom turned into a battleground as Doug's team fired back with all the evidence they needed to expose Jackie's false claims. What started as a messy divorce quickly became a full-blown legal war. Doug wasn't just defending his fortune, he was protecting his name and proving that Jackie's tactics wouldn't work. The tables had turned, and Jackie was left with no ground to stand on. This legal battle was far from over, and it was about to get even more intense. Doug clapped back hard after Jackie's lies and filed a defamation lawsuit against her. He argued that Jackie's false claims and fabricated evidence had caused serious damage to his public image, personal brand, and business deals. The damage was not just about reputation, it was affecting everything Doug had worked hard for. He claimed that her actions had impacted his career and put future opportunities at risk. And guess what? The court agreed with Doug. The judge ruled in his favor and ordered Jackie to pay him a staggering $300 million in damages. That's right, $300 million. Talk about karma coming back quick, right? The judgment was a major blow to Jackie, and it completely flipped the tables on her. What had started as a messy divorce quickly turned into a full-blown legal nightmare for her. Fans, who had been watching closely, were left in complete shock by how fast Jackie's entire plan backfired. Everyone had expected a big payout for her, but instead, she was now facing a hefty fine that would haunt her for years to come. Her legal tactics were exposed, and it was clear that her false accusations had not only hurt Doug, but also backfired in the worst possible way. But just when we thought we had seen it all, things took another unexpected twist. The courtroom drama was far from over, and there were still more surprises in store. It was clear that this scandal was not going to end quietly, and fans were glued to their screens, waiting for the next jaw-dropping moment. Stay tuned because this story is about to get even crazier. A jaw-dropping revelation just came out that sent social media into a full-blown meltdown. All right, y'all better sit tight because this next part is beyond shocking. According to Anonymous, sources close to Doug, he recently received DNA test results that confirmed he is not the biological father of Chantel Christie. Let that sink in for a moment. Doug, who has raised Chantel as his own for years, always thought of her as his daughter. He loved her and treated her like his own, but he reportedly had some suspicions about her paternity. However, he never pushed for answers until now. When those DNA test results came back, it was like a bombshell went off. The news shocked everyone who knew them, and the revelation quickly spread like wildfire. Doug has always been there for Chantel, supporting her through thick and thin. He never questioned his role as her father, despite the quiet doubts that lingered in the back of his mind. But now, after years of fatherly love and care, he is faced with a painful truth that he never saw coming. The emotional impact of finding out he is not her biological father must be incredibly hard to process, especially after all the years of raising her as his own. The internet exploded when this news broke. Fans and critics alike are in disbelief, trying to piece together how this shocking truth fits into the bigger picture. This revelation is just the latest twist in a story filled with drama and secrets, and it's clear that the chaos surrounding Doug and Chantel is far from over. Stay tuned because this family drama is only getting started. The revelation has left fans absolutely shook, with many rushing to social media to share their reactions. Some are supporting Doug, saying that he deserves the truth after everything Jackie put him through. They feel like Doug has been through so much already, and now at least he finally knows the truth. They believe this is a moment of justice for him, as Jackie's actions have caused so much pain in his life. The support for Doug has been overwhelming, and many are rooting for him to move forward with his life now that the truth is out. The other hand, others are questioning how long Jackie has known this information and whether she intentionally kept it from Doug all these years. Fans are trying to figure out if Jackie had always known the truth but decided to keep it a secret, which only adds more fuel to the fire. People are furious that she could keep such a major secret from Doug, especially after everything they went through together. As expected, the internet wasted no time reacting to this explosive situation. One Twitter user wrote, "Jackie really played herself. First, she lost the divorce case, then the defamation lawsuit, and now this bombshell about Chantel's paternity. She thought she had it all figured out, but now everything is falling apart." Another user tweeted, "Doug has been through so much already, and now this. It's heartbreaking, but at least he knows the truth now." The reactions are pouring in, and people cannot stop talking about the drama that keeps unfolding. This story is far from over, and the next twist is anyone's guess. And now this DNA scandal. Sis is down bad. Another fan said, "Doug Christie really went from being one of the most loyal husbands to finding out his whole marriage was built on lies. This is crazy." Fans are in complete disbelief, and many are expressing how difficult it must be for Doug to process everything he's just learned. This entire revelation has flipped his world upside down, and it's hard to imagine how he is handling the weight of this truth. The situation has taken a wild turn, and it's clear that no one saw this coming. The marriage Doug thought was solid, filled with years of love and loyalty, now feels like it was built on a lie. His entire perspective on his life with Jackie is shaken, and that's a tough pill to swallow. Of course, there are those who feel bad for Chantel as well. One Instagram comment read, Regardless of the DNA results, this has to be tough for Chantel. She grew up believing Doug was her dad. That's a heartbreaking perspective because Chantel has spent years seeing Doug as her father. This revelation changes everything for her too, and it's not just about Doug. It's about a child who's had their world turned upside down as well. The emotional impact of finding out her true paternity must be overwhelming. This entire situation is messy, and people can't stop talking about it. The internet is eating this up, sharing opinions and reactions left and right. Behind the scenes, the crew was just as shook as everyone else. As soon as the DNA results came out, it became clear this was going to be a game changer. No one expected things to escalate this much, and the drama continues to intensify. Stay tuned because there's definitely more to come. When the bombshell dropped, reactions were flying left and right. Some of the team couldn't believe it. One crew member literally dropped their coffee in disbelief, unable to process what had just been revealed. Another of our editors said, "This is some straight-up movie script-level drama. If someone pitched this as a show, I'd say it's too crazy to be real." It seemed like no one in the studio could believe it. One crew member kept shaking their head, muttering, "Not Doug, not Doug." It was clear that everyone was in shock. The energy in the studio was wild, and even our production assistant, who is usually very quiet and calm, broke the silence by saying, "Yo, Jackie just took the biggest L of the year." The atmosphere was full of gasps as everyone tried to process what had just unfolded. The dramatic nature of the situation made it feel like something straight out of a TV series, with twists no one expected. If this story left you speechless, you're not alone. The crew was just as shocked as the rest of the internet, gasping and clutching their pearls. Trying to make sense of everything was hard for everyone involved, and it was clear that the shockwaves were felt everywhere. The big question now is, what happens next? Doug has remained silent since the DNA bombshell leaked. Sources close to him say he is devastated and is taking time to process all that has happened. As for Jackie, she hasn't made any public statements yet, but we all know she is probably planning her next move. And Chantel? This whole situation has to be heartbreaking for her. Whether Doug decides to continue being in her life or distance himself remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure. This family will never be the same again. The emotional toll this situation has taken on everyone involved is impossible to ignore. It's a messy, heartbreaking situation that has shattered what seemed like a solid family foundation. Now, there are so many questions about what the future holds for Doug, Chantel, and Jackie. Will Doug decide to distance himself from everyone, or will he continue to try and have a relationship with Chantel, knowing that she's not his biological daughter? It's a tough decision, and only time will tell how things will play out. Whatever happens, the dynamics between them have been permanently changed, and the family will never be the same again. All right, coffee crew, that's all the tea we have on this wild situation. But now I want to hear from all of you. What do you think about Jackie losing the divorce settlement and the defamation lawsuit? Does she deserve this outcome, or do you think there's more to the story? And what about Doug? Should he still have a relationship with Chantel despite the DNA results? Do you think he will still see her as his daughter, or is it too hard to move forward after such a huge revelation? And do you think Jackie knew all along about Chantel's paternity? Or is this news a shock to her too? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what everyone thinks about this situation. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep this conversation going and dive even deeper into the latest celebrity news. I hope you're ready for some real talk because things are about to get exciting. While you are here, make sure you show some love by hitting that like button, subscribing, and turning on the post notifications so you never miss out on the hottest celebrity gossip. You won't want to be the one who missed the drama, trust me. By hitting that subscribe button, you're joining the most amazing community of people who love all the tea just as much as you do. This is the place where we spill all the details, break down every little piece of gossip, and bring you all the behind-the-scenes action straight from the celebrity world. So, do not forget to turn on your post notifications so you stay updated with every new drop. I will be back soon with another piping hot update that you won't want to miss, so stay tuned and keep that excitement going. There is so much more to uncover, and you do not want to be left behind. Until then, keep the gossip flowing, the drama heating up, and, of course, make sure you keep the coffee brewing, coffee crew. The buzz never stops here, and we are just getting started. Grab your cup, get comfy, and get ready for all the sizzling updates that are on the way. Stay tuned and keep the drama alive.